Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and currently the 5-year anniversary is ongoing on JP Dokkan. We just got the brand new summonable LR Broly, Chile, and Lemo, which is a really good unit, but they're a unit that can be very heavily impacted by orb changers, right? And they're a movie boss's unit, so I figured why not go ahead and maybe try and rainbow some of these other, like, you know, units that potentially could be used with LR Broly, Chile, and Lemo to potentially give them more options or just, you know, whatever. Now, the only thing about this JANEMBA right here is that his name is JANEMBA. Currently one of the best units in the game. Int JANEMBA has the same name. STR JANEMBA is probably closing in on an EZA as well, and he probably will replace Int JANEMBA, so that's really what hurts this orb changing JANEMBA more than anything, is that, like, as far as names go, like, no matter how good Broly, Chile, and Lemo is, you almost, like, can't justify replacing Int JANEMBA, who's one of LR Broly, Chile, and Lemo's best linking partners with this guy. But I suppose this guy could be solid because he is going to have shocking speed. He does have big bad bosses. He doesn't have fierce battle, though. I don't think he does. Actually, I should probably double check that. But I don't believe this JANEMBA has fierce battle either, because he's one of these units, right, that would get the what was it, like the formidable enemy link or whatever it was. It's not something we've really seen for quite a while. Here, let me pull up the JANEMBA's link set just real quick. Brutal beatdown, metamorphosis, big bad bosses, shocking speed, fierce battle, nightmare, and fear and fate. So he does have fierce battle as an SSR. That's very surprising. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, this guy, he's interesting. I mean, he does change physical orbs to AGL, so you're going to take away the 20% orb from Broly, Chile, and Lemo, but that's going to make it very easy for them to then get the 39% attack buff. And again, he does have the 3 links that Int JANEMBA does, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle with LR Broly, Chile, and Lemo. So this guy is a good partner with them. And then again, if you get the 7 orbs with Broly, Chile, and Lemo, they get the 100% chance to dodge as well. So yeah, rainbowing this guy and potentially using him alongside them is definitely going to be sort of an interesting thing to test out, right? Alright guys, so we are back. It's been a while since I recorded the first part of that video, obviously during the 5-year anniversary, right? I recorded that on February 24th of 2020. Now, a few things have happened. Number one, the same name update is live in-game. So now, the fact that this Super JANEMBA has the same name as the Int and STR JANEMBAs does not hurt him the way it once did. It actually is really disappointing thinking about it, that this AGL JANEMBA right here did not get an awakening when the Tech Fat JANEMBA came out. That's why I'm going to do this rainbow video right now, because this Tech JANEMBA just came out on Global Dokkan. Why? Like, literally only JANEMBA and PyCon, that's it. Only the main Dokkan Fest even awakened with those medals. I don't understand why this JANEMBA didn't get a Dokkan Awakening into a TUR, because right now he's just an SSR. What's interesting about him being an SSR, though, is, again, he does have a full 7 links even as an SSR, and it is the same link set as STR and Int JANEMBA. If this guy got an Awakening into a TUR, he would be a god because he's an orb changer. Orb changers are always going to be super useful, right? So, let's go ahead and test out how good this AGL JANEMBA is going to be. Obviously, he's not about to be, like, the trendsetter god of Dokkan or anything like that, right? I mean, this is a unit that came out, when STR JANEMBA originally released, Golden Week of 2017. You know, his passive is literally just changing physical key spheres to AGL, and then 20% attack, and he does extreme damage, so there he is at 500k. So this is very much an instance of, you know, I'm on my journey, my mission to rainbow every unit in the game, but there's a lot of stinkers that we're going to encounter on this journey, right? So this AGL JANEMBA, if he gets an Awakening to TUR, I feel like he could be fairly good. You know, he's going to be an orb changer on a bunch of, like, really good teams, movie bosses and transformation boost. He also has that 3rd category team, which is the corroded body and mind, but, I mean, obviously that's not exactly a crazy team. That team needs a lot of help, a lot of work. I mean, if Heroes units wants to shoot out, like, you know, LR versions of all those mass Saiyans that are in Heroes, right? Like, there's the mass Goku Black now, you know, there's the mass King Vegeta, mass Bardock, all those characters. Like, if they want to get, like, more powerful versions, that category could potentially be a little bit better. And then obviously like LR Goku Black, or, you know, some other Goku Black cards got better versions that could help as well. Alright, so this is a pretty good rotation for JANEMBA right here. These Super JANEMBA units work very well with Android 13. Android 13 and JANEMBA, they have several links together. 5, actually, I think. So they have everything except for, what is this? Shocking Speed, and then, what is that, Nightmare? I think that's Nightmare. Let me just double check real fast. I think this is Nightmare right here. Yeah, or is this is Brutal Beatdown. This is Brutal Beatdown right here. Okay. So they have everything except for Brutal Beatdown and Shocking Speed. Now, this is a rainbow showcase. Again, it's so annoying, dude. Like, big bad bosses would give this JANEMBA a lot of extra power, right? Like maybe, I don't know what his defense exactly would be. Maybe like 45k with big bad bosses. It wouldn't be that much bigger because he doesn't have any defense from his passive, and his attack set wouldn't exactly change that much. But still, like having like big bad bosses active would have been a big deal. But because he's not full link level 10, we're not going to get it. But this, I mean, obviously, I just want to do a rainbow showcase for this JANEMBA, not exactly do a, you know, link level 10 video for this guy, because until he, I don't really like putting too much effort into link leveling characters that aren't TURs or LRs yet. TURs and LRs, like, yeah, I'll level them up to link level 10, but SSRs and stuff like that, they're going to get better. Okay, 13 did way more damage than I expected. Okay. That was a lot of damage by Android 13. 3 mil, huh? I guess, yeah, because, again, JANEMBA and 13 link up so well together. Obviously, that is going to be really good for the Movie Bosses team, right? The fact that you could, like, if Android 13, if that unit, like, if he supported, like, Extreme Class instead of just Androids, oh, dude. That's, honestly, I think Android 13, like, that would have been crazy. Because then he would have been so good on Movie Bosses, right? Like, a rotation of him and, like, STR JANEMBA together would be, like, absolutely disgusting. You know, Android 13, we still could get a very powerful, I think, LR Android 13. And he could be fairly good, right? Okay, looks like this is, yeah, the two Broly's are going to finish off Majin Vegeta right here. Okay. We don't really have to do, I think, too much, like, too many different T builds and stuff like that. Like, look at these numbers this JANEMBA's putting up, right? He's kind of a poopy unit. And, like, when I was first rainbowing him, my intention was maybe trying with LR, Broly, Chile, and Lemo, but it's like, I don't know, I just find myself not even really using that unit that much. Like, if we had a really, like, if Movie Bosses had the equivalent of Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku, oh yeah, for sure, then Broly, Chile, and Lemo would probably be fantastic over there, right? Because, you know, like a powerful summonable LR of that level that's creating rainbow orbs is just a treat, right? If Movie Bosses had that Broly, Chile, and Lemo, I think, would be much, much better. But, you know, we'll see if Movie Bosses might get something like that at some point, or if the JANEMBA might awaken or something like that, right? Alright, so now we're over here on Transformation Boost / what's the other team? Terrifying Conquerors, right? That we can run for our boy STR Cooler. Over here, we'll be able to get a number of links active for our boy JANEMBA. You know, Freeze will be able to give a little bit of a support type buff. Again, we're not really seeing crazy numbers out of this JANEMBA, but again, he is an orb changer. It's just, like, you know, maybe if he got an Awakening TUR, right, he could then guard, he would have some defense, he'd have the orb changing. You know, there we, what, 600k right there? Like, you know, I consider, like, 2 million to be, like, average now. And JANEMBA's, alright, this is gonna do a lot of damage. JANEMBA is clocking in at, like, 500k, right? So it's like, he's definitely not really an impressive unit, I would say, right? Like, you break down everything he does, right? Leader skill sucks. Super attack, he's doing extreme damage and he lowers defense, so that sucks. His passive sucks. He has a god level link set, though. JANEMBA units have always had one of the best link sets in the game, right? Just really, really, really ultra powerful link set, you know, including Brutal Beatdown, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith. Like, you just have so many, like important links on Movie Bosses and Transformation Boosts that are sort of like, you know, represented in the JANEMBA link set, right? So that will always help JANEMBA units at least contribute and be solid, but, you know, he's just not... This AGL JANEMBA is just not at the point where he is a runnable unit, right? So, like, you know, in the future, we could see something from him, but, you know, right now, he's just very poopy. Fortunately for our boy JANEMBA, that's it. That boy is just not good. He is just not good at all. So, we'll go ahead and give him one more attack here for the video, and then we'll probably finish up. Again, I wish we could see a bit more from him, but this is about the limits of what we're seeing from him. All right, so we are getting support from both sides. We do have Big Bad Bosses active. Oh, he's up to 65k defense here. Oh, let me actually not get those because I don't want Big Bad Bosses to de-trigger, right? So let me not get same type orbs so that, you know, we're not healing and Big Bad Bosses again sort of like deactivates for him. So this will definitely be the highest attacks that we're going to see of this video. Again, for just like a unit like this, I'm definitely not going to link level him anymore until he would get an Awakening to a TUR or something like that. There's just no way, right? Like, he does have 7 links, so his links are very likely not to change once he becomes a TUR, if he becomes a TUR, but, you know, I can't say for sure. 730k is what we maxed him. Not exactly good. Oh, poor AGL JANEMBA. He is fodder. Yeah, he is absolute fodder. Alright, so this is Raging Wickedness, Super JANEMBA. His leader skill is AGL and Physical Type Key 2 and 30% stats, so obviously very much fodder right there. His super attack is the Lightning Shower Rain, which does extreme damage to the enemy and lowers enemy defense. His passive skill, Wicked Corrosion, changes physical key spheres to AGL key spheres, and then he gets 20% attack at the start of turn. His links are Brutal Beatdown, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Nightmare, and Fear and Fate. So among everything we just said right there, it all sucks except for his link set. Again, he's very old, and he is just, you know, the SR Fat JANEMBA awakened, right? His 12 key multiplier is 130%, which is also quite bad. You just, like, yeah, most details about this character are just not very good, right? And then finally, he does have a couple of category teams here. Another weakness of JANEMBA units. JANEMBA units have so few categories. It's very unfortunate. So he is on Movie Bosses, which has been getting a lot of buffs of recent, right? Dokkan is really pushing the movie theme currently. Then JANEMBA is also over here on Transformation Boost. Transformation Boost, of course, is a very monstrously powerful category, which is just constantly getting powerful additions. And then finally, JANEMBA is on the Corroded Body and Mind category, which is just also really not a good category team. It's so limited. Many of these characters, like Baby and Goku Black, just don't have good enough versions in the game yet. You know, when LR Majin Vegeta gets his EZA, the team would be better. I think we will get a new Majin Vegeta with the, you know, updated animations for the final explosion. Android 17 from GT's in here. He should get a better card. There's a lot of characters we could see in here with better versions, but right now this category is very bad. So let me know what you guys think of our boy AGL JANEMBA. Again, not exactly a great unit, I would say. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.